You know, we see all these school shootings, mall shootings, all these mass shootings that be committed by the folks' sons, right? But then every time they want to criminalize the sons in our community, they want to have the school to prison pipeline. And they always want to speak about black mothers. Oh, the black single mother this, the black mother that. Oh, look at how she raised her children. But I want you to hear what this sister had to say about this, because she's definitely spot on, and we have to start calling this out more and more.
Seeing the fact that white women are never blamed for raising terrorists, but black women are always raised for raising thugs. It's very interesting the amount of white male mass shooters that their mothers never receive any blame, but the second there's black on black crime, all of a sudden it's the single mothers that are the problem, both from white people saying this and black men. So why is it that we're to blame for black men perpetuating violence against one another, but when it's white men that are perpetuating violence against one another or against children, their mothers aren't to blame? All of a sudden, MAGA right now is spinning with the fact that, oh, it's a mental health crisis, and not the fact that they put a gun in the hands of a 3-year-old and raised him and taught him how to use it his entire life, clearly teaching him that violence is a solution to problems. He was raised in a very Republican family, and from the politics that we see today that represent them, we can already know the things that he was likely being taught, that immigrants aren't human and should be eaten by alligators, that trans people are delusional and, insert any slur that you want, that black people were actually better off and less violent when they had less rights. So when are we going to start holding white mothers and fathers accountable for raising white supremacists who go to school and mow children down?
As we said earlier, it's like kryptonite. They will not be accountable. And I think personally that it should be against the law for an underage child to be out here with any kind of gun. Just like they don't like underage children, or you can get arrested if you give a child alcohol because they don't supposed to have it until they're 21. They should not be putting guns in the hands of children. And I've seen so many videos of them doing that, and they laugh about it and having these children shoot guns or whatever. Then they grow up with this obsession, and then society has to suffer. That's why, I always get concerned when our children got to go to school in one of the enclaves, because that's a danger for our children. That's a big danger. They're not willing to deal with this issue. Like I say, their hero, Charlie Kirk, was taken out by their own with using that gun. Now, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing talked about that gun for them and how it's an extension of their manhood. You know what I'm saying? They are so obsessive with that freaking gun. Like it's going to save them from something, because it's not. Now, this is why I don't want black mothers to be out here listening to their talking points, or any you black men trying to use talking points that come from straight racists on black women. Oh, black women, they raise thugs. Black women, but you never talk about what the white women are raising. You never talk about that. You never say, oh, these white women are raising school shooters. You never say that. Then you give the excuse, well, I only talk about my community. I'm not talking about them. But they're talking about you. They're always talking about you. They can't get you out their mouth. They will gloss over their own community to be talking about yours. So why aren't you talking about them? Because they're trying to compare and try to say that black women are raising the most horrible sons, which isn't true. It's not true. But yeah, you're not going to look at it and say, wait a minute. Look at your community first. Talk about your people, your issues first. You ain't got no room to talk about us. And black folks got to start responding like that. Start pulling up everything they do. Say, when you start cleaning this up, then come talk to us about our issues. You gonna sit up here and try to correct us like even the Lord talked about that. How you gonna correct your brother when you got a plank in your eye? Take the plank out of your eye first, so you can see clear enough to try to correct your brother. They got a boulder in their eye. That's what they got. They not seeing straight at all. They need to go fix their issues and their problems. Well, I'm at with it. I don't want to hear nothing they got to say about black people. And I'm keeping it 100. I don't want to hear nothing they got to say about black people until they fix their own issues. And I mean all of them. Then you can come talk to me about black people. We'll talk about black people. We'll talk about what black women are doing or black mothers are doing, because we're part of this community. Part of gatekeeping is keeping people from speaking on, and you don't participate in speaking down on black people. I don't care what a black woman is doing. I am not going to go join with them to speak down on a black woman. No. I don't care how wrong she is. We'll talk about her. We'll deal with her. Same thing with a black man. I don't care how wrong he is. I'm not joining with them to speak down on, because they don't join with us to speak down on their own people, right? No matter what horrible the things they do. No. Don't be being used for propaganda. And for those who want to be used for propaganda, I see them. Them folks, listen, when them folks trying to get power and all the things they're trying to do, you're not going to be included. You're still going to be at the bottom. And I know it's a coward in you that rather be a lackey underneath them than stand on your own 2 feet as a man, as all woman in the black community. I know, because they got people like you during slavery. That you'd rather be a Stephen in the plantation than actually be somebody that's going to burn down the plantation and get free. I get it, because some of you are descendants of cowards and some of you are actually descendants of heroes. I get it. But I will not have a conversation with them about my community. No, it's not happening. They have way too much to fix in their own before they can say something to me about ours. Don't ever let them come up and say something, oh, with a black crime, then you just start pulling up, oh, well, the school shooters. Let's talk about that white on white crime. What's going on with that? Hey, last week they had this shooting. Hey, they had a shooting at the Dallas ICE building. You know what I'm saying? The day they shot Charlie Kirk, they had a shooting in Denver. Let's talk about that. Y'all never want to talk about it. You talking about you talking about Charlie Kirk. You talk more about Charlie Kirk than children who have died in school shootings. Why aren't you talking about the children? You're like that for children. But you want to talk about a black mother, please, and her sons, please, and the black sons that's out here are committing the crime. They're doing it to black people. They're not bothering y'all. They are in their community doing crime. Not that I don't support it, no, and I believe they need to be taken out of that community. But at least if they are doing something, they doing it to against somebody. They're not going to do things against innocents. But I don't want black people to ever accept anything they say to you. When they try to come speak on you, oh, what about black on black crime? Block. Don't even engage them. Block. You see them kind of videos, them talking down on black people? Block. Block. Get rid of, ban, don't talk, no talking, no arguing to defend. You don't have to defend the community. No reason to at this point. Block, ban, delete. That's all you have to do with them. We have to really get into that habit of block, ban, delete. We don't want to hear what you guys say. We don't want to deal with you. You know, now those of us who are in this space that articulate what they're doing, that's one thing, because we kind of have to. But the rest of you, keep your peace. Block, ban, delete, no debates, no nothing. Period. Because we got to start. We have to cut off access to us, and that's one of the best ways to do it. Definitely online, for sure. Then they'd be crying about that, y'all. They'd be crying, oh, yeah, Martin Luther King was against segregation. Now y'all basically want to segregate yourself? Like, oh, hell, what do you want? 1 minute you say you got black fatigue, now you're crying that we talking about segregation? You never happy about anything, are you? Because that's how they are. They cry when black people tell you, but I don't care how much they cry. Let them cry. Go holler at the Asians. There we go. That's your buddies, right? They always talking about Asians and Asians this and Asians that. Go talk to the Asians. That's who you do, friend. Go to the Asian spaces. Go talk with them. Go look at their crime stats. Go enjoy yourself with the Asians. That's your buddy, right? That's your claim. Asians are your friends. So go over there with them. I think that'll be a good place for you, is with the Asian community, okay? All right. So that's your new friend. Talk to the Asians.